Good morning. Well, we made it. My grandson and I, Michael, who has a new video setup that we are going to experiment with today. And the first location that we have chosen is our very own Grassy Waters. And it is a water preserve used to feed the water to what else but West Palm Beach. And we're nestled in and around modern-day Middens, or as they're commonly referred to as Mount Trashmores. And you noticed as we pulled in that we already encountered a couple of sandhill cranes that don't seem to be disturbed at all with humans, which means maybe not such a good thing, because I have a feeling people feed them and they're not supposed to do that. But I've had them actually walk right up and look as if they're begging for food. So now we're going to go into the park and we're going to explore some of the areas here. It's amazing what this park holds. It has wild boar, it has deer, it has, I caught a picture of a bobcat. It has mating eagles and assorted other things, not to mention the very common alligator. So without further ado, let's get going. Well, here we are at the Oahe Trail, one of the trails that crisscrosses Grassy Waters Preserve. Now on this trail, or anywhere in the preserve, you got to stick to the trail. You got to pack it in and pack it out. You can backpack, but you can't bring your dog. No authorized motor vehicles. No fishing. No hunting. No fires. No swimming. And no camping. No, no, no. Okay, now what you're looking at is the heart of what Grassy Waters Preserve is all about. This is the famous M Canal, and it was built by none other than Henry Flagler when he came down here and established the city of West Palm Beach. And in establishing the West Palm Beach community, he needed a source of water. So with all his railroad equipment and barges and things that he used to bring his railroads down here, he brought the task out here and he built this canal called M Canal, which feeds directly into the city of West Palm Beach. It is the only city, or the only canal, that feeds directly from the Everglades into a municipality. All the other cities along the East Coast are provided by wells, but this one still gets the water direct from the Everglades. And in doing so, it needs filtration, and that's what these wetlands are set up to do. As a result of that, we have a wonderful amount of wildlife, birding, and animal life here to enjoy at the same time. So we're going to move on now. My grandson Michael has given me a task here to show the different highlights of this area. So without further ado, let's go. So as we travel down the Oahu Trail, we have these visuals to look at off to the side. These beautiful, magnificent water plains mixed with bald cypress and water plants, and it's gorgeous, wouldn't you agree? So what we have here is another pond that connects to the many ponds and retaining areas that help feed our water to West Palm Beach. And you can't beat the view. So if you look between the two mangrove islands out there, right in the middle is a fairly large alligator, American alligator, just doing its thing. And later on, as the day warms up, they'll be coming up on the banks here to sun. Right now, he's happy in the water. All right, now we're over on the north side of Grassy Waters, and this is another beautiful example of the water treatment areas that surround and permeate the whole preserve. This particular area here, if you follow it down further, you come to an actual rookery. Now the birds are playing hooky in the rookery right now, but when they're busy, you can't help but hearing the birds in great volumes around here. But anyway, I think you can see how beautiful this area is. Well, this is the typical environment that we find ourselves in when we walk through the Grassy Water preserves. You'll see a multitude of birds and reptiles and mammals, none of which are here right now. But what I've done is I've included some pictures of what you do see from my Cutlass Bay production film, or photos. You'll see spoonbills, you'll see anahinga, you'll see cormorant, you'll see raccoons, you'll see a multitude of wildlife for your express enjoyment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to back off and let my grandson Michael take you into a view that I consider very beautiful, as all the areas along the trail here provide us. Well, this concludes our little foray into the Grassy Waters Preserve. It's our first attempt at doing video and video editing that my grandson is now taken a great enthusiasm towards, and I think it will expand what we can bring to our viewers in terms of what you can do in South Florida that is fun, family-oriented, and otherwise for bird watchers and so on. We have views like the one behind me, which I will step out of the frame in a minute, to whet your appetite with the wetlands. So without further ado, thank you for viewing this, and we'll see you on the next one.